Hello, it's Moira McDonald, and Sunday morning here. Clocks have changed and it's sunny outside, which is most unusual. It's not warm, but it's sunny. Washing machine's on, so there's going to be a bit of noise in the background possibly. Dogs are running about, there's almost certainly going to be a noise in the background. And I'm waiting for my husband to traipse past me, speaking no doubt, and his way out to the back to do... Oh, there you go, as if in queue, to do a bit of work in the garden. So, let's see what we've got. This started out, and the intention was that it was going to be a kind of traveller's notebook size, but it's ended up being marginally bigger, so I don't think it will fit a traveller's notebook. It is 4 3/4 by 8 3/8 of an inch. It's been done in the style of someone I've been watching recently. Now, there's absolutely no way I can pronounce this girl's name. Assuming it is her name, it might just be a word that describes something. It's a Finnish girl. I'll put a link to her channel below, and I've done it in a sort of a very similar style to what she uses. She doesn't have a phenomenal amount of subscribers, but I think I've got a feeling a few folk are going to know who she is. So anyway, let's get into things. This is a piece of scrap. I'm going to shoot that dog, so she does it deliberately, I swear to God. This is a piece of scrapbooking paper, and what I've done is I've added a couple of bits of lace down the spine. There's only one signature. Hold on, I'm going to have to go and try and get her in. Right, so we'll try and start again, eh? Anyway, I'll leave a link to the girl's channel below. Bear with me while I have a wee cuppa. Right. And you can have a wee look and see what you think. So, scrapbooking paper. This is the papers from a company called Lemoncraft, which is a Polish company. They're quite difficult to find from what I can see. I think there might be a couple of folk on Etsy sell them, but they'll be in the States, which I don't understand, because you would think somebody in Europe would be selling them, but they're not. I did find a British shop selling them, and that's where I got them. I can't even remember what the name of the shop was. But anyway, let's get into the book. So, this girl, what she does is basically collages an entire page, generally speaking. In fact, her journals don't have any writing space at all, from what I can see. I have put some writing space in this one, but any page I have decorated, I've decorated completely. So if you like decorated books, this could well be the one for you. I've tried as far as possible. That one I just put some stamping on, and this is a page from an old book. The ones that I've stamped on, I've done a variety of different stamping throughout the book, but my intention was square doily, by the way. I've also, the pages aren't tea or coffee stained, they've been dyed using weathered wood distress ink and blue mica powder. Similarly, the doily was coloured the same way. It's quite faint, but it does give a wee sheen. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on the camera, but it is there, believe you me. Right, so we've got another decorated page here, using basically washi tapes, book pages from a variety of different books. The washi tape, again, I've used a variety of different washi tapes. This particular picture, there are a number of pictures throughout the book that are from a Swedish, I think it's Swedish, scrapbooking company called Pion. It might be Pion, I'm not sure how it's just Pion. Again, it's one of these online purchases. and I managed to find somebody in London that was selling it. There's some lace, vintage stamp. This isn't die cut. I fussy cut this leaf from, I think she's Russian, the girl I got this from. It's an artist called Aga Baraniak. I used some of her stuff in the last book I did. It's kind of paper flower here, but it is a hydrangea bud with a stamen, gold stamen in the centre. I also die cut some numbers from some scrapbooking paper. I think the scrapbooking paper was 13 Arts, which again is, I believe, Polish. I've been going through an Eastern European thing just now, mainly because I've started watching a lot of people working with flowers and making cards that are very dimensional, I have to say. Two-dimensional. Well, not two as in TWO, but two as in way dimensional. That the clocks are again from Aga Baraniak as well. So, I mean, there's not really an awful lot I can say. It is, well, that by the way is from a vintage French magazine I have from the 50s. I'd been holding it and I decided no, time's come, so I started using that. I die cut from some chiffon I had, and there are some other bits of chiffon throughout the book. This page here is a Stamperia scrapbooking paper that I had left over from another project a while back, and here I've done a couple, well it's one pocket that split in two because I put a bit of doily here, we postage stamp over it. This is just a die cut from some Prima marketing paper, and that's a stamped bus ticket from a Tim Holtz set. And here you've got a side tuck. I'll bring it up so you can see it, and it has been cut with Martha Stewart punch, and the tag is just cut from Prima marketing paper. And some more decoration over here, that's that French magazine again. That flower and that flower are from Aga Baraniak's. I mean, she sells these scrapbooking pages with the intention that people cut them out. This seems to be quite a popular thing to do in Russia or Ukraine and things like that. I'm really rolling at fussy cutting. I hate it, absolutely hate it. Prima marketing stamps, well I think they're Finnebear. I didn't realise, but I think Finnebear actually is a person. It's a woman. I mean, I might be wrong, but I caught a video. I'm pretty sure she introduced herself saying I'm Finnebear. She's foreign. Well, when I say foreign, I think she's Eastern European. That's cut from a book. It's funny because I hadn't really considered using images from books before, but I decided to start with this one, and that's just a big lace pocket, and in here I put another Tim Holtz ticket. Book page again. Another one of my die cut numbers. The best things in life are the people we love, the places you have been, and the memories you have made along the way. Just a bit of seam binding there that I've glued down, some lace. I deliberately tore that to make it look kind of more vintage. First, you cut that wee butterfly from some Lemoncraft sheets that I got. That's a washi tape, by the way. Another pocket here, and I cut a ticket from my scrapbooking papers, and we've got a tag up here from the same paper. I'll just show you the picture below it. These peon, whatever they are, they were reduced, which is why I bought them. You know what I'm like. Hold on, another cup of tea. Insane cup of tea. Oh, it's getting cold, I better hurry up and drink that. It's coffee actually. Anyway, these flowers are fussy cut from a book that I've got. Some more, what do you call it down there? Seam binding. A wee bit of stamping there. And a couple of bits of lace. Some more stamping over here. I've done that in a very pale blue, and you should, with any luck, if the lighting's not too bad, notice the sheen in the page. I'm not sure if you will, but we'll see when we watch this back. There we go. Oh, I've got a feather here. I didn't find it outside, by the way. I bought some feathers. I don't know when or where I got them, but I've got a bag of white feathers. So I'll send them to some traitors, or cowards. That's what you did, isn't it? 4 white feathers. I just thought they were an interesting addition because they weren't adding a great deal of dimension. That's some Finnebear butterflies again on that page, and quite a bit of colour in that one. This book looks as if it has age. I don't think it is that old. It's I don't know if it's been damaged or if this is how the images were taken from the original. I'm not sure. It's on 2 pages there at the minute. I don't just love it when your pages stick together. I used 2 square doilies in this book. Contemplations, that's a good one, isn't it? I think that's a Finnebear stamp and all. It's a different set. I'm really liking these images. Unfortunately I've only bought a couple of sheets of them, and I used a lot in this particular journal, so I don't have a lot of them left. And I'm not going to go out my way to buy more. That's just some string, twine, whatever you want to call it, that I just made in a wee circle, just something unusual, do you know what I mean? I like to add things that you don't expect, but I didn't want to. I really was trying to make a point of not adding too much dimension, because I am conscious of the fact that the last couple of books I've done have ended up being absolutely enormous in terms of things that have been in them, so I didn't want to repeat that. I wanted to try and, if at all feasible, that's one of my own pictures, by the way, if at all feasible, to try and keep it to a reasonable size. This is a tuck here, if you wanted to use it as such, just a bit of lace down the side. And here I have Tim Holt's ticket in the top pocket, and that's just die, well it's not die cut, it's cut with scissors from, what do you call it? Prima marketing paper. This, I'm happy with this, how this turned out. I made one of these wee, what do you call it, one of these wee frames that makes it look like a wee thing you would put in a Viewmaster. I stamped the outside of it just to add to it, and it was an acetate image I had. I'd seen some, I can't remember who it was, but I was watching a video and somebody had a genuine bona fide one, and I thought I'm not going to be able to lay my hands on one of those easily, but I really like them, so I thought I'll have a go at making one, and I did it. And here, another book page. Like that picture of those girls. She looks really miserable, doesn't she? She doesn't look much better. But she looks got a wee smile on her face. And here we've got two toques, just folded over the page, ticket cut from that Prima marketing paper, and a butterfly I die cut, and it's sewn down the middle and layered, so you've got vellum and a variety of book pages just to add interest. It's just pure little, I mean, in this book I've made ephemera that's ephemera as opposed to ephemera that you're going to be writing on, because I feel as if that's all I've done recently, is make hundreds of tags that people can write on. That's just a die cut tag from a book page, but I really liked the flowers. Over here's the last of the book, and I have put another bit down the side to a die cut, a butterfly from a piece of my own ephemera, another book tag die cut, and a tag I did made that this morning at crack of dawn. Some washi, chiffon, bit of that French book page, and an image of my own, some seam binding and lace, and I've also added, this is foil, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, pick it up, but there is a shine from it. I've also stamped on it from the heart, and there's like a quill stamped there in blue. Well, yeah, I think you're picking that up okay. It's got a bit of seam binding, a bit of lace at the top. So that is my book. Wee bit different from the last couple. Liking that style. As I've said, I'll leave a link to that girl's channel, and you can check her out because her books are really, really nice. It's this the closure is just some lace, and I have also added one of those bulb pins with a little brass key on it. Hanging there, because that's the key to keep your secrets in your book. There you go. Hope you like that. Some of it I found, do you know, it's funny, in some respects I really am not enjoying crafting at the moment. I'm finding myself getting quite anxious about it, and how it's going, and that's never a good thing, and it kind of puts me off doing stuff. So I think what I'm going to try and do is take my time with projects and accept that I don't need to rush them. I think the problem is when you watch a lot of videos, you become conscious of how prolifically some people produce, and I can't work like that. I genuinely can't. I'm not quick enough. I tend to put a great deal of thought into what I'm doing, and that in itself is one of the things that slows me down so much. So I'll try and plod away and keep going with journals, but it's anybody's guess when things are going to show up, and I certainly am not going to be in a position to say, and here are 10 journals in my shop, because I just don't work like that. But anyway, I'll leave a link to that lassie's channel. Thanks for watching today, thanks for being with me. Any questions on that, give me a shout. It will be for sale in my Etsy shop, and we'll see if it moves or if it sits there. You can never be too sure how things are going to be received. unless you're really famous, it would appear, and have many subscribers. But anyway, we'll see. Right, so thanks for your time, and I'll speak to you all again whenever. Okay, see you later guys, bye.